Well, hello there, and welcome to today's stream where I'm going to be talking about narcissism, because that's something that that's been on my mind today. I've literally, during my lunch break, was watching videos about narcissism and narcissists, and that is something that I have definitely dealt with, I hate to say, multiple times in my life, and have very... how should I put this? I have been under the influence of and/or friends with narcissists at least twice in my life, and between 3 different narcissists. And it's something that really bothers me, and I want to talk about and process, asking the question, am I a sucker for narcissists? So let's just jump right into that. Welcome back to thoughtraid, a community about friends, gaming, and better ways of thinking. I'm Brandon, and today the topic is, you guessed it, narcissism. Something that is very near and dear to my heart, especially today, because I have been unfortunate to be friends with narcissists multiple times in my life. And it really has been having me ask the question as of late, am I just a complete and total, sucker for narcissists? Because I don't know what it is. It is not like I just woke up yesterday and thought, yes, I would love to be controlled and manipulated by someone made to believe that I am absolute, utter garbage, and that I should devoid myself of anything that that person does not think is worthy of them or me or whatever. Essentially, I did not wake up thinking, yes, I want to be controlled by someone. But here I am, and I've experienced that twice. And so that's something I want to be thinking about as I play Sea of Thieves. Because what better to talk about narcissism than a game about thieves and having all this time to sail on the open seas to think about your life and your life decisions. So, yeah. Let me bring this over here so that way I can see the chat in both places. There we go. All right, and pull up some good old Sea of Thieves. Look at this. Look at all this ship that I'm on. I'm just gonna be on a sloop today. It's just me. I've been spending the first 30 minutes trying to deck out my ship and figure out how I want my ship to look. I love starlight cannons, so beautiful. I love all that set, but at the same time, I don't necessarily want to look like an absolute walking Christmas tree for everyone around the seas to see as I try to survive. So there's that. But yeah. So welcome. I don't know. It has been an interesting week for me. Not been a bad week at all. Very good week. But it's been one where I've really been kind of sitting and reflecting over all these experiences I've had over the course of my life, for large chunks of my life too, in some points, dealing with narcissism. And it's something that I'm passionate about, wanting to talk about today, because it absolutely sucks dealing with narcissists. If you have never dealt with a narcissist, I would not wish that upon anyone, because I don't know what it is. I don't know if narcissists are incapable of changing, hey Zap, for the better. I really don't know. But there exist in this world people that seem to be incapable of recognizing their mistakes and flaws and owning them, and seem to have a limitless ability to, yes, I am doing, unless Zap, you like to join and just kind of be with me on the ship. If you just want to be hanging out on the ship with me, not really talking about other stuff, because I'm primarily just going to be talking about topics. So I'm not going to be chatty about the game itself so much. So if that's something you want to do, you are welcome to do so. I'm not going to be in a voice chat right now. I'm just going to essentially be filling up my ship and then setting sail and heading off to kill some skeletons. That's kind of like my objective for today. So if you are cool with that, I can add you to my roster for this ship, and you can help me survive in the process, fight stuff. Oh, okay, cool. Perfect. Well, it was a private ship type thing, but I guess since you're my friend, you should be able to just join, I think. So, yeah. But, yeah, come on down. This is going to be me mostly chatting. You're in 4 parallel universes ahead of me. Is that a reference to, Terminal Montage, with the, Final Destination episode with, Speedrun Mario? Because that's where I remember that statement from. I don't know where you're remembering it from, but that's for me. And boy, do I love Terminal Montage and his videos. They are so good. Just as a side note, if you have never heard of Terminal Montage and his ridiculous videos, look him up on YouTube. Solid content, a definite good time, lots of laughs. I love what he does. There are a few people on YouTube that I can recommend without any hesitation. This man is one of them. Good stuff. But anyways, yeah, so again, the focus of today, what I'm talking about, is just going to be my experiences dealing with narcissists. I mean, how often do you stream on YouTube? How often do you stream on YouTube, Zap? I don't hear about it all too often. Like, I know you have from time to time. Okay. Well, I have not yet seen your streams. Not yet. I'll have to sit and watch through one of your Twitch streams, so that way I can know where your quality is at, and then we'll see about making some recommendations. I will make some time for that. Where is... I keep forgetting where things are. Here we go. So, anyways, narcissist. Out of curiosity, Zap, do you know what a narcissist, what kind of person a narcissist is? Have you ever, like, encountered a narcissist, been told about a narcissist, whatever? I get that. I feel that heavily. Honestly, if it wasn't for our supporter, we have one supporter with thoughtraid, which I'm very grateful for. If it wasn't for her and her support of thoughtraid, we would have also $0 coming in. So, very grateful for that. Okay, so for those who never heard of a narcissist, maybe this is your first time hearing the word narcissist even. Narcissists are people who... They're gaslighters. They're people that tend to manipulate people and rarely be able to see things as their faults. Like, let's say they make a mistake and they do something that hurts a person. They often don't recognize that they're the problem. They will know, oh yeah, I punched this person. Want to go hang out in the PL hide. I don't even know where that is. Are you talking about the, Pirate Legend hideout? Well, first I'm stocking up the ship, so I'm going to do that first. Before I, do something like that. Do I want to put this up? No, I think I want to put those up here. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. I'm going to put it up here. Split-second decisions. We're going to put fireworks at the bottom and all else up here. Okay. Anyways, narcissists are people who have a poor understanding of when they hurt others. Like, they often lie. They're not necessarily pathological liars. That's something a little bit different. Although they do lie, but they are very much so often manipulative, deceptive, willing to work things, you know, together for their benefit and against your own. Moochers. People that, you know, are power hungry often. want to do anything that will essentially make them feel good and look good. And they don't really have a problem with lying their way to get there. If you try to say they did something wrong, often they will reflect that back onto you, and they will try to find ways to make you feel stupid. They're not psychopaths. That's another thing also. Psychopaths are people that don't really feel remorse or fear. And so they're not necessarily bad people. They're just people that don't... And not to say that narcissists are per se, question mark? At least not by the mental health. Like if you were to say, like, oh, this is how you define it in psychology. But I do find that oftentimes narcissists are aware, they are 100% aware of what they're doing, and they do it anyways, and kind of like all life exists to serve them and make them feel good and make them feel important. So they're not good people. they're of what I would describe the most toxic people in all of existence possible. At least, and maybe I'm biased in saying that because I have dealt with narcissists multiple times in my life, but few people in my life, types of people, do I really feel hopeless to make a difference about. Like, I've worked with stubborn people, I've worked with liars, I have worked with thieves, I have worked with addicts, I have worked with people with low self-esteem and self-hatred and self-harm, but I've yet to have an experience with a narcissist that ends up realizing the harm that they do to other people and truly actually pedal back and repent for the crimes against humanity that they have committed, or me. And it bothers me because I'm a definite kind of person who really wants to see other people get healthy and improve, grow closer to God, thrive, be the best that they can be. And I've not met a narcissist capable of recognizing how to do that properly, no matter how much I help them. Now, for context, I have been friends with and/or close proximity with at least 3 narcissists. The first 2 were more my parents' friends than my friends, but sometimes I would try to confide in them, and they came into my life when I was like 5 years old. So I knew them for a very long time. And they remained somewhat in my life from 5 until like 2020. Just 220. Well, 2012 was the last time that I really interacted with them in any sort of meaningful way. So they were the longest standing narcissists in my life. And they were I think, they were a married narcissist couple, which I find very interesting now in retrospect, thinking that 2 narcissists can be married and have some sort of marriage out of that. Maybe it's like a marriage of evil. Their goal is to serve themselves. I don't know. Talking about this now, regardless of how much I have forgiven them for the pain that they have caused to me and my family, there's still pain there. And it makes me wonder if the pain will ever completely go away. Because the amount of opportunities that they have taken away from me and my family, the amount of friends that they have polluted, in a sense, with the lies that they did about our family is far stretching. And it was honestly traumatic having them in our lives. And it made me have to learn that there is a difference between loving a person and trusting a person. Now, I can say, despite my hurt towards that family, I have forgiven them, and I do legitimately love them. But I definitely don't think I could ever trust them again. And I don't think I'll ever really see the day where they will recognize the harm that they have done to me and my family. But because I dealt with them, and because I dealt with another narcissist later on in my life, after experiencing them several years later, I don't know, it makes me wonder if I'm just a sucker for those kind of people. I don't think so. Because it's not like narcissists go around wearing, you know, big red capes and devil horns and say, you know, I'm here to manipulate you to get what I want out of you so I can feel better about myself. They just kind of show up, just like any other person would. And before you know it, they're trying to exploit you for their emotional benefit. And it sucks. It 100% sucks. So yeah, so context, I guess. First family, the two narcissists in the first part of my life, again, didn't choose them. They were kind of thrust upon me. My mom is a very strong woman, and I love her dearly, but the way that she was brought up, she was not really given the correct tools to recognize manipulative people, because my grandmother, whom I also love very dearly, never really told my mom that she loved her to her face. She would apparently tell other people that she loved my mom, but she would never tell her daughter that she loved her. Instead, she would tell her daughter things like, you're fat, even though she wasn't fat, you know, and you're gonna need to get, like, you know, some tent maker to make you clothes, and all these kind of, like, demeaning things. And this was kind of how my mother grew up. And to make matters worse, when my mother's brother, my uncle died suddenly in a car accident because he was drunk driving, my grandparents became infinitely more interested and sorrowful for their dead son than they were for their still alive and beating, you know, heart-beating daughter. So that was the background. And so when this family came around my mom and dad, you know, it seemed normal to have these friends that would just talk, you know, be kind to you at one moment, and the next moment they're just kind of taking their time destroying my mom's confidence or my dad's confidence, and, you know, trying to convince other people of the same things. And I, being a 5-year-old, definitely didn't have any context to know what a narcissist looked like at all. And so I'm thinking, you know, whenever this family would say something negative about me or about my parents, I would kind of believe it. And I would think, you know, maybe my parents are just, you know, not with the times. Hello. And so, you know, after a while, you know, if you give a narcissist an inch, they'll take a mile, and so they'll continue without, you know, remorse, you know, continuing to convince you about how terrible you are and how wonderful they are and how they have all the answers, especially depending on the type of narcissist. Now, one of the things that I'm learning is that there are different types of narcissists. You've got grandiose narcissists, which I'm still not quite exactly sure of the full definition of what a grandiose narcissist, but I'm almost certain by the name grandiose that my family friend narcissists was that kind of narcissist, because what they would do is they would be like, oh, they were the best. They were the best hair salonists, and because the husband he was a former. Well, I'm not going to go into that. Essentially, he was a hairstylist, and he would, often, convince everyone that he is the best hairstylist there ever was. And if you thought otherwise, there was some sort of reason why you were wrong. And so, oftentimes, he would do, especially when we used to live in Florida, he would do my mom's hair, but he would always do my mom's hair like the exact same way, like some kind of short haircut, and he would dye her hair red, even though she didn't want that. And then he would always have some reason why that's a better thing to do, and Mom, at the time, would believe it, and then she'd just let that happen, even though it was not what she wanted. And so we had that going on often, and he had done other things. He would often try to convince churches that he was a pastor and or possibly a prophet, I want to say. I don't remember the prophet part, but definitely a pastor part. Even though he was not a pastor and he was not ordained. But he would try to use the people around him to convince other churches that he was a pastor. And he had some form of authority. And so that was a common thing. So if I were to guess, I would say that these two were probably grandiose narcissists, rather than the next kind, which would be vulnerable narcissists. Later on in my life, within the past couple of years, I got involved with another narcissist. And again, I did not recognize that this person was a narcissist because they were a vulnerable narcissist, not what I would presume to be a grandiose narcissist. Now, vulnerable narcissists are a little bit harder to spot, I think, because they don't act like they have everything together per se in the beginning. Instead, they are not very confident. They've got a lot of self-doubt, sometimes some self-hatred that they display, and they have had genuinely a bad past, that has definitely not helped, but kind of contributed to their level of narcissism. Hello. And so this person came into my life, and here I see, if you know me, Zap, if you know me, and whoever else is watching, you know that I love people, and again, I want to help them through whatever they're going through so that they can be the best that they can be. I pay attention to what they say and what they do, and I try to help them recognize, hey, this way that you're thinking is contributing to why you're suffering. Maybe if you went a different way, you wouldn't be suffering. Have you thought about this or that? So when this person came into my life, they were the prime candidate. They're like, here's this person. They've been through a bad childhood. They lack self-esteem, seemingly. And I was like, oh my gosh. And they were also a person that didn't have a big friend group. And I was like, my heart goes out to you. Because if you know me, you also know that I grew up and I did not have a lot of friends until college. Like, through a large portion of my life where I would have probably benefited most from having friends, I was more isolated. And so here I see this other kid dealing with the same things that I'm dealing with, and I'm like, oh my gosh, let me help you. Also, come over here. I want you to, I want to do an emissary for Order Souls. Thank you.
I'm waiting.
Oh, well, stop waiting. I'll buy your quests. Buy that. Cool.
We'll speak if you return.
Okay, thank you. That's pretty obvious. If I do return, yes, we will speak. Probably. Thank you, Queen, point out the obvious. Anyways, moving on. So here comes this person, and they don't have a big friend group. going through a rough time, and of course, I want to help. You know, family is going through a hard time as well. I want to help, and so I do. And I, wait, wrong area. Over here. Nope. Here, yeah. Vote for quest. Nope, I don't want an accordion. I want a map. Nope, I want a map. I have forgotten the key for map. Where is map? Oh, quest. There we go. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. I gotta look at this thing. Okay. Seeking knowledge hidden in skull and bone. Reveling in untold whispers from protected by foe. Last seen. And the crooked masts. Got it. Okay. Crooked Mast, Snake Owl. Is that another one? Oh, Crooked Mast. Crooked Mast is primarily south and west from where we are. Okay, cool. Raise an anchor. Okay. Oh, we're already mostly pointing that direction. Good. Okay, so anyways, where was I? So, so yeah, here comes this person in my life. Cool. As I tell you this tale. And, you know, they are going through all this kind of stuff, and I want to help. And so, for about a year and a half, I give them my best. Wait, is that a ship? That is, in fact, a ship. Is that a ghost ship? I think that is a ghost ship. So I think we're fine. Gosh. The music, I don't know how to make the music a little quieter. Could you take the music just a little further down the ship, if you may? It's so loud right in my ear, it's preventing me from thinking. Or maybe a quieter song. It's slightly quieter. Let's see here. Look over here. I need to start moving more east. I'm heading the wrong direction. I need to move this way. Hello. Oh, the title, it's Subnautica. That's weird. I definitely spent the time changing all the stuff to make sure that it didn't say Subnautica. But it still says Subnautica. I guess it's specifically on Twitch. Okay. I don't know how to change that. See, since you are a moderator, Noah, see if it's possible to edit that. And see if you can copy and paste what's on YouTube into Twitch. Yeah, okay, so see if you can, is it saying that also on YouTube? Because if so, again, see if you can change that for me and go into edit for it, and if it's available to moderators. I don't know if that's available to moderators or not. But you have permission to do so, to change it to whatever I have it set to YouTube, provided YouTube is saying the right thing, because I thought I set it to the right thing. Enemy where?
Enemy here. Ship sighted.
Wait, directly ahead? Let's see here. Oh, we're in the wrong area. Okay. Keep moving forward. Oh, thank you. YouTube is fine. Okay. Is that a ship? It looks like a regular ship. Good. Great. Glorious. Good. How nice. How wonderful. How great. So good.
Ship sighted.
Yeah, I see it. Oh, those are there too? Nope, that's
Man
wrong.
the cannons.
What? Where's the other ships? Why are we manning the cannons? I only see the one directly ahead. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways.
I'll board them.
Wait, oh, okay. Where is this other ship that you're talking about?
Eat lead.
Eat lead?
Eat lead. Eat lead.
Okay.
Eat lead. Eat lead.
Okay. Thank you. Noah, is it possible to change the
Eat lead.
Stop. Is it possible to change the stuff for? Okay, we're not that much closer. Good. That must be what's directly ahead of me. Change the stuff for Twitch. Because if so, please do that. I believe.
Eat lead.
Stop. So help me. Stop.
Look out.
Twitch says
Look
the title is not good.
Look out.
What does that mean?
Look out. Look out. Look out.
What? I see the rocks. I think we're fine. There's no other ships that I can see.
Pistol drawn. Blunderbuss drawn.
Oh, so that's why it's not like, oh, I see. Well, if you can find a way to change the title to something that's more friendly to Twitch, by all means. God, okay. Drop that now. I do not want to run into this. Okay, there we go. That's perfect.
Cutlass ready.
God. Okay, focusing now. I guess that's the reason why it's the old stuff for Subnautica, because having the words narcissist
I'm low on
apparently
health.
is bad. That is
Taste
not
steel.
correct. Oh, it hated the word sucker.
Avasti scurvy dog.
Well, change the word from
Enguard.
sucker to something else.
Let's dance.
Zap. Please.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
I'm not.
Let's dance.
Zap. Okay. This keeps rocking in directions I do not want it to rock. I want it to rock more perpendicular or parallel with the island. Not perpendicular, parallel. There we go. Okay. I mean, at the same time.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
Oh gosh. Hearing it in a robotic voice sounds very interesting though. Goodness. There we go. Okay, that's where I want it to be. And stop. Okay. What's that over there? Is that heading my way? It does not look like that sloop is heading my way, but I can't 100% tell. Also, the ship is still moving.
Fire.
Stop moving! I'm not scuttling the ship, Lauren. No, I'm not doing that. Ah! And thank you for fixing the title. Okay. So, anyways. Back onto the island. Here we go. No, what? Okay. Can I please? There. Ah! I hear snakes. I don't want to hear snakes. Go away, snake.
No escape.
Hello, skeletons. Come here, come here, come here and die. Yeah, there we go. What is that? Oh, there's just a
Avasti
skeleton.
scurvy dog. Let's dance.
But wait, there's more. Oh, and they're gold. Okay. Well, I don't really think I have a beach to walk them into. I can just bucket some water. Maybe. Well, not in any easy method. I need water! Here we go. Okay. Let's dance with skeleton. Hello, skeleton. Get wet.
Eating a snake basket.
Eating a snake basket?
Eating a snake basket.
What? Why are you eating a snake basket? How do you eat a snake basket? I don't understand. I'm very confused. You have been busted. Get rusted. Got him. That ship has not gone too far from us. Stop hissing. More of you. Get my water. Hold on. Hold on. I'm getting water. I'm going into the water. Not what I wanted. There we go. I got this one. Good. I like how when it dies, there's just a tad bit of glitter.
I'm low on
dust.
health.
You are?
Got M.
Got him. You got one behind you, by the way.
Let's dance.
I mean... Oh, that was a total miss. Got him. Here's this other one. Come here, buddy. Oh, you already did splash. Cool. Is there a...
Ship sighted.
Yes, it's over there. It's been over there. Is it heading our way now? It kind of looks like it's heading our way. We'll have to keep eyes on that. If they get any closer, I don't know. We'll have to be prepared to attack. Hey, buddy. Goodbye. Is there an ammunition pack somewhere nearby? Because I could use some ammo right now. That's a chicken. Don't need a chicken. I need something to shoot. Is there an ammo bag somewhere? I see something over here that's gold. That is a bomb. I gotta run. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Oh, I don't have... Frickin'! Oi, okay. I need an ammo box. I am out of ammunition. I can't shoot without my ammo box. Where is the ammo box? I'm climbing up this mountain here. Gotta find an ammo box somewhere as I go to the bag from the other side. I'm around. Please don't bite me, snake. There we go. Cool. Got him. Back up! Why are you not dead? There we go. And I afforded us one of those barrels. We can probably use that depending on... Oh, hello. Regular skeletons! Die, regular skeletons!
Cutlass ready.
Good.
Eating a gunpowder barrel.
What? I don't think that's wise. Stop shooting these guns. Don't eat bananas. Why are you shooting me still? Die. Pomegranate.
Eating a gunpowder barrel.
Why? Don't. That's not... Oh, we got ones that should not get wet.
We have plenty of gunpowder barrels.
Well, hello.
We're low on gunpowder barrels.
I don't
Take
think we're
this
low.
gunpowder barrel.
No, I don't. What? I think
Take this gunpowder barrel.
Oh, God. Just be careful. Oh. Well, you arrived at the wrong time of the day. Come on. Come on. Step into the light. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. They're on fire. I need to eat. I got some food. He's on fire and running at me. Don't laugh at me. Come here, skeleton. Die. Got one. There's another one. Oh, hello. You're still alive. Ow! He's gone.
Take this gunpowder barrel.
Did we finish the last guy? Is that it? I guess that was it. Cool.
Take this gunpowder barrel.
What am I going to do with the gunpowder barrel?
Eating a gunpowder barrel.
I don't need to eat a gunpowder.
Crunch. Eating a gunpowder barrel. Crunch.
I don't need to eat a gunpowder barrel. That seems like a very bad decision. Let me take this singular skull to the ship. They are still within close proximity. There are now 2 of them. Interesting. Let me take a look. Hold on. I was hoping...
Ammo running low.
Well, there's ammo on the ship.
Storing gunpowder barrels.
Oh, okay. There are 2 sloops. And I don't think either one of them are skeleton. No, I don't think either one of them are. They're both over there by that island. Don't... Oh, God. Please. Please. I do not want to be blown up in any shape, way, or form. We already have 2...
Eating a gunpowder barrel.
Oh, gosh. We already have... Oh, there's ghosts over there now. We have 2... Wait, is there another one? No, never mind.
Sorry.
We already have 2 sloops in that direction. And I hear a mermaid
Lighting
gem
the
somewhere.
way. Follow me. Enemy here.
I know there's ghosts.
Follow me. Follow me.
Hold on a second.
Follow me.
Would you stop? 1 is enough, not 5,000 of them. I was gonna say there is a sapphire gem.
Follow me.
I'm coming. Hold on. Oh, he was already dead. He was already dead as well. I see dead people. That. What is that supposed to be for? Bananas. Okay. Sure. Why not?
Follow me. Follow me.
Okay. You don't have to keep saying it 1,000 times. What are you going to show me? There's a skeleton up there, yes. Reach inside. Lead Seas Spyglass. I got a spyglass. And I could not read the rest of it because it went by so fast. But I have a spyglass now.
Let's dance. Let's dance.
But wait, there are more things to do. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's cool. That's fun. How nice. Clap, clap, clap. Oh.
Eating a gunpowder barrel.
Don't. It's
Crunch.
not healthy. It's not good for you to do that. Just die. You gonna drop anything? No. You're gonna be a cheap clam that just showed up to take away my health and then die. Thanks. Appreciate it, clam. Okay. I thought for a second our ship was moving. That was not correct.
I've got a gunpowder barrel.
Good.
I've got a gunpowder barrel.
Indeed you do.
Boom.
No, please, don't let it go off. No.
Time to blow something up.
Well, maybe, but not our ship. It needs to be something other than the ship. Okay. Whee! Okay. Do we want to take out the sapphire gem that's down here? Because there is a sapphire gem that is down here. You can hear it. Over here. Down here. I don't even know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? I don't know if you're still
Time to blow something up.
No, 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 no. There's something this way. Where is it? I hear it. There it is. It's way down here. Hello. I'm going to go up before I go down because that is way down.
Boom.
No, no, no.
Time to blow something up.
Over here. Don't blow stuff up. Come over here. Help me with this sapphire gem.
I have reach ready.
What? I'm coming to this gem.
I have reach ready.
I might die, but I feel like getting this gem if I can help it.
Time to blow something up.
Oh, good. That was easier than I was expecting. There we go. And just like that, we have a gem. Wait, there's another one? Holy crap, there's a red one over there. I can't, that's too far up. Why is the top of the ship on fire? What is happening? I'm so confused. Why is my ship on fire? And why is water being thrown way too far away from the fire? What is going on? Zap, I swear. Why did that not do anything about the fire? Fire, please, go away.
Last repair.
There we go. No, what? It's still on fire! Oh my god!
Abandoned ship.
No, we're not abandoning
Abandoned ship.
No, we're not abandoning ship.
Abandoned ship.
No! Ah! Why am I on fire? That is coming from somewhere.
Abandoned ship.
No, I'm not abandoning ship. I'm grabbing something to deal with this fire. Okay. What just happened? It's just completely gone. After firebombing my ship? Question mark? I am so confused. Huh. Well, that was an experience. What's next? Okay, so we have this crooked mast. We've been there. Now I need to find Snake Island. Did you hear me the whole time, or were you just not aware of what I was saying? Because I am convinced you did not hear me. But I'm not 100% positive of that. No, I am not abandoning ship. Why the heck would I abandon a ship that's perfectly fine? Just because you set off bombs on my ship does not mean I'm going to abandon it. Yes, hilarious. There we go. Okay. Resume course. Okay, cool. I had no idea. You just kept spamming a whole bunch of stuff and not responding to what I was saying. So I was like, maybe this kid does not hear me and I'm just speaking to nothing. Entirely possible, but I guess that's not the case. What was I doing? Okay, yes. Quests. Last seen on Snake Island. And Snake Island is southwest of my location. Okay. Got it. I need to go this way first to then go south, because if I try to go south from there, it might not work otherwise. Okay. Alright. I'm going to go around this way, and then we'll be able to make our way back into the open water around these rocks. Taking us around the rocks! Going plumb against the wind. And potentially towards another ship. Yay. gonna go this way. Not directly towards the ship, because I don't feel like it. Oh, too far. Oh, dear God, too far. Yeah, it really was louder. I did not hear that explosion. Like, I don't think I even noticed that you did that. I just came back and all I saw was the ship was on fire. And I was like, this kid up on my ship blowing it up. If I was worse at the game, I would have sunk. I did a lot of damage. I imagine. I saw you repairing when I came back and I was like, dang. I don't think... Well, that one ship looked like he wants to come my way. No! Very first quest completed. Ship gone. I think they're both preoccupied with each other. I'm not sure if they care to head my way. That definitely does not look like a trajectory to me. It looks like a trajectory towards the other guy. So that's good. Yeah. Maybe. I see the ship! I'm aware that there are two ships over there probably fighting each other. That kind of looks like a fire. Can't tell. Let's dance. Okay, I need to look at the map. No. Okay, map. Snake Island. Snake Island is still relatively far down. Cool. Alright. I am really surprised at how still the ship is at this moment. It is weird. Yes. You hilarious, hilarious person, you. Crunch. Effectively sounded like it was like crunch more than crunch. Which I think that's how you spelled it anyways, to make it sound... Well, no. I don't remember. Bothersome. Anyways. So, you've got, going back to narcissists, you've got grandiose narcissists, you have vulnerable narcissists, and I think there's a third one called, what is the third one? I'm just kind of learning this today, so this is all very fresh. I'm kind of like regurgitating the stuff that I'm learning as I'm learning it, and I think it's something more violent related, but I can't remember the exact words they used for that type of narcissist. I can't think of the name. So, but anyways, either way, the last narcissist that I dealt with was definitely more of a vulnerable narcissist. And my heart went out to this person, and I gave this person a good portion of my time over the course of a year and a half, and brought them into the folds of one of my other communities that I had started, UGN. And as I did that, over time, there would be reports that would come along my way. If you invite me to mess around in Sea of Thieves, you better be ready to go off topic. Yes. Well, don't worry. I have the ability to go back on topic. I'm usually pretty good at that. Now I need to go hard west. Okay. Hard west. So I brought the person into the community, and I started to hear just like different things about the things that this person was doing. And I kept hearing like this double story where I would hear one story from the person that I brought, you know, that was helping the vulnerable narcissist, and I was hearing another story from the people of this person kind of like talking down to other people as if they were subordinates to him. If you want to know how to do an eating a what? I mean, if you want to tell me how to do that, I'll learn from it, but I'm not necessarily going to use text-to-speech in Sea of Thieves. Unless, I guess there's like a circumstance where I kind of want to, but for the most part, I have voice chat. Steven spoils Snake Island immediately right after that. Not tab. I want to go down there again. Steven spoils. Those must be the Snake Island. Pull out some food. I don't have food in my inventory. Here's some food. Pomegranate. Cover some of that health first. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I'm positioning myself with the island so I don't miss it. I shall sit here whilst my cookies bake. Nice. So I got the pomegranate. And let me get to this island first so I don't have to try to multitask. Once I'm at the island, then I can park it and then begin focusing on the other stuff. Now hold the text phrase button and stand next to the mermaid gem. How does that have anything to do with talk about the food you have? Also, screen chat is frozen all the way back to when Lauren was talking. Screen chat? Oh, I see. I don't know why that's happening. Raise the sails. Put me between the islands. I don't know why that happens. I'm going to have to reach out to Streamlabs. I need to remember to reach out to Streamlabs. This is not a new problem, but it is a problem that has been consistently happening, and I need to remember to reach out to them and say, Streamlabs, what the heck? Some things are showing up, other things are not. Okay. That should be good. Okay, hold out your food. Hold the text phrase button, and while still holding it, press the button to pull up the food phrases. I don't know what button you're referring to. I will be honest, Chief. I don't know what button you're referring to here. Battle for the Sea of Thieves. Interesting. What is the button that you press next to the mermaid gem? Is it this? Pomegranate? Eating a pomegranate. Crunch. That's what it is? Take the pomegranate. I'm low health. Storing pomegranates. Why do I have to be next to this thing, though? Strategy, pomegranate, more. I'm in the water. Well played, thanks. I'm on a ship. I'm on the ship. Everything is okay. Yeah, nothing that seems to be linked to a mermaid sapphire gem. Only pomegranates. Now pick up the mermaid gem and let go while pointing at the eating a pomegranate. Crap. Eat pomegranate. Eating a pomegranate. F. I can't pick up the sapphire gem. Pick up the mermaid gem and let go while pointing the eating. Nope. I just keep seeing eating a pomegranate. Hold on. Pull this up. Pomegranate, eating a pomegranate. Press F. Oh, eating a... I see. Interesting. Eating a sapphire. I have now learned how to say stuff like that. Cool. Am I moving anymore? I don't think I'm moving anymore. I have learned. Okay, now we can find... I'm eating a sapphire! I need to find the skeletons. That is lightning, not a sapphire. Or not a skeleton. Also, I'm curious where the other ships are. That is not a ship. It's a sapphire mermaid gem. To be very specific. Eating a sapphire mermaid gem. Misidentify the gem. Never again. Never again will you misidentify the gem. I need to find these skeletons. Where the heck are these skeletons? I'm encountering snakes on my snake island. But I need to encounter skeletons on my snake island, and that is a different set of creature. I hear the music, so they can't be far from here. There are 2 rowboats. Interesting. Ah, here's my skeletons. Oh, God. Hello. Don't shoot at me. I'm still being shot at and being disrespected. Ow. Stop. Stop. What is that glowy thing? There's a gem over there? I thought I saw another skeleton. Okay. Let's go around accusing sapphires of being eaten by oh, God! Hi! Oh, God! Ah! I'm getting stuck! Ah! Oh! No! Oh, what? Where the heck was the barrel? Okay, well, I'm not coming back from that. Jeez. I don't even know where that came from. Dang. Well. Making my way back to my ship, hoping that there's no consequences for this. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. And I got hit. Da-da-da-da-da. And I definitely died. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, dear God. Anyways. That's my new ringtone. Oh. It's this way, I believe. Ah, dang it. Stupid snake. I hate snakes. You give me reasons to hate you, snake. Piece of crap. Now I have to eat again because you poisoned me. Give myself another pomegranate. You with your BS. Frickin' snakes everywhere. Who put snakes on this island? Who is the nerd that decided, yes, this is the perfect place to put a snake? Right here on this island. 50 of them. Cool. Nope. Also, they're now closer together. Whee! Okay. You die now. I'm not even bothering with you. Ow! There. I hear another mermaid gem. Okay. I'm coming to realize something here. after this whole stream, I'm coming to realize I don't really think I am a sucker for narcissists. The times that I've encountered them, like... No, I can't really say, because the first one that I encountered, I was a child. A 5-year-old child. I don't know what narcissism is at that point. I don't know that there are people that are not trustable in this world. I had my parents, and my parents were very good to me. And they loved me, and I was always consistent. I never had to wonder, do my parents love me in my entire life? And so how am I supposed to know that? 5-year-old me encountering people that are not in it for my best interests. And the second or the third, I guess you could say, narcissist that I encountered. I've never encountered a vulnerable narcissist. I did not know what that looked like. How was I supposed to know that there are actual narcissists that, on the surface, you know, seem like people that are looking for help and to improve themselves, but deep down are just looking to exploit you to feel better about themselves. Not another keg! Oh, God! Go away, go away, go away, go away. Get that pomegranate into my system, my bloodstream. Where's the other guy? I hear you. Nope, not today. Not today, Sam. Not today. Stop it. You're literally on fire. Go away, flaming skeleton. Oh, boy. Hi, guys. On this episode of thoughtraid, watch your life diminish from you. Go back to the afterlife. Ow, 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 ow. Stop eating a banana. You're a skeleton. You don't have anything to put that into. Ow. That's hurting a lot. Eat a pomegranate. Eat a pomegranate. Eat a pomegranate. Eat a pomegranate. Why are you not dead? Why are there 4 of you? Ow, 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 ow. Okay, this is hurting way too much because there are way too many of you. You're all bosses, which is very concerning. Dear God! I got one. Okay, I did not mean to slide off a rock into the water. Okay. But that's probably not bad. Where do they go? What is this? That is... I never dealt with 4 skeletons at once. We're making along. Get wrecked! Okay. Cool. Now that's done with. What's in here? Food! Oh, good. Good, good, good. I am not going to throw bombs onto these. I'm going to use this to get back to where I was. Neither of these have any other use other than to transport me. Cool. That'll go there. Let me get these skulls back. But yeah, as I'm thinking about it... No, I don't think I am a sucker for narcissists. I think that it's, for the average person too, I feel like it's very hard to spot a narcissist too. Especially if you've never encountered one before. And being 5, I had not really encountered much variations of people besides my parents and teacher. Although, as I was 5, I don't think I even had, like, a teacher yet. I think I had, like, my mom as my teacher for kindergarten. And that was it. So, yeah, no, I wouldn't know these sort of things. But I guess that leaves me with just the main concern and frustration that I have, and that is, I don't know if narcissists are capable of change. And that bothers me a lot. Because even though I am really bothered by how I've been treated by a narcissist, I don't wish hell upon them. Oh! Oh god. Was not ready for you to be here. Go away. Why? What? Go away. I'm literally almost dead now because of you. Cool, congratulations. Was it worth it? Maybe. Why was the music playing? Did I just unlock some event or something for doing that? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really heard of any stories of people being able to successfully convince a narcissist of the harm that they've done to other people. And that makes me a whole lot of sad. I've realized through this that even through even through all the years of, maybe I need to go over here. Nice. Use oars. Yeah, okay. There we go. Okay, so I need to go. Yeah, there we go. This way. Take me around. Take me around. Take me around and back to my ship. We going to my favorite ship, which is over here. Slightly off course. Because the problem is with a lot of narcissists is that they seem to take any sort of problems that they've made and find a way to instead interpret it as someone else's fault. The challenge that I had with the last person that I tried to help that was a narcissist was that after helping them, they found a way to interpret all the help that I tried to give as I was trying to make their life worse. That I was trying to manipulate them somehow, and that I had supposedly crossed boundaries that I did not cross, and were not there. And they managed to just kind of look at everything that I tried to do and diminish it down to I am the bad guy, and they are the poor victor. Well, not the victor, the poor victim. And that was, even dealing with a narcissist previous to that last person, it's a bit surprising. I never knew. And that's kind of where it kind of solidified the fact that they were a narcissist in my head, that they could just somehow, seemingly, like, had them completely, like, and this person that I dealt with, I knew, and we had many conversations, they had a difficult time noticing things from other people's perspective. They would cause issues, and then they would just have the hardest time believing that they were the ones that caused that issue. And it felt like there was a point where I was able to kind of help get the person to begin to recognize, wait a minute, I need to put myself into other people's shoes so that I know the pain that I've caused them. But then, after leaving them alone for a couple months, after catching them in a scandal of trying to create essentially a coup against me in my own community that I started, and having to distance myself for a couple months so that they can, like, realize, hey, this is not okay, I'm setting a boundary with you, in that time frame, managed to then completely reinterpret the entire year and a half that I worked with them into such a way that made them look like a victim. And that just was like, wow. Your ability to reinterpret everything as someone else is the problem is astounding. And it was an eye-opening situation for me. So I'm bothered. And I'm sad because I really loved, from a place of unconditional love, the narcissists that I've worked with. Oh, welcome back. Welcometh backeth. And so it really makes me sad that despite all my best efforts, the end result was, you did this to me, essentially. And just like, wow. Ugh, that was sad. And that's something that I'm still, in some ways, processing through. I've forgiven the person. Because, fortunately, with the last narcissist that I worked with, the friendship was not lateral. It was more so a mentorship. Just kind of being there. So it was like, when I had to back away from that mentorship, it was like, it didn't hurt as much. And plus, I've already dealt with a narcissist before, so that also helped, too. Rumored to be on Old Faithful Isle. Okay. Where is... Oh, I keep forgetting it's up here, not down there. Old Faithful Isle. Where are you? Nope. A little bit closer. Old Faithful Isle. Old Faithful Isle. Cinder Isle. Not it. Liar's Backbone. Old Faithful Isle. New Golden Sands Outpost. No. Smuggler's Bay. No. Oh, there we are. Northeast. Heavy northeast. Got it. Okay. Alright, cool. Let me drop this here. And finagle this against the wind, because there's not really any better way of doing that yet. Northeast. We need to go this way. Towards that storm. Slightly skirting around it. There was a, apparently there was an African proverb that was given to the person that was talking in the YouTube video that I was watching today. And the proverb was, do not be surprised if the, and well, this is a translation from my memory for what I remember of the person saying, of what they remember saying, and it was, I think it was something to the lines of, do not be surprised if when healing the leg of a person, that they do not get up and run away. Something to those lines. I'm butchering what I'm remembering here. It's not an exact translation of what was said, but it was something to the effect of, don't be surprised if after healing someone's leg, they use that leg to get away. Effectively was what it was. And she used that to describe vulnerable narcissists. And it makes a lot of sense. Because after spending a lot of time trying to help the person that I did recently, once that time was over, it was essentially like, they got up, and no matter what I had done to help, they were like, you instead were just a plague and a problem to me. And I'm just like, wow, cool. Good to know. Go to For the... I am not going to For the Damned as a single person. No. No, thank you. If I go to that, I don't need gunpowder kegs. No. I'm not... I know my skills and my strengths app, and doing things in PvP in this game is not a strength. I hate to tell you. Get some speed here. Well, a little bit of speed, maybe. Question mark. No, not going boom. out of curiosity, Zap, have you, and I'm not looking to know who, but have you encountered anyone who has tried or attempted to manipulate you in any shape, way, or form? Like to make you give what you don't want to give, do what you don't want to do, and then if you don't do it, they make you feel bad for it. Have you encountered any kind of person like that in your life? I need to head more north and east. Slightly this way, although I can't completely because there's freaking rocks right in my way. So I guess we'll just go slightly north. Yeah, well, no, that fits. This is a fine direction, and I'm with the wind. Well, good. I'm glad that you've not had to deal with that. I think if there's any good takeaways from what I've learned, that if you ever encounter someone who's like this, to deal with a narcissist, having boundaries is a very important way and method of dealing with narcissists. And if you encounter someone who doesn't respect the boundaries that you have, it's really important to pay attention to that. And to have people around you that can help you, like, talk through any situations you may encounter if you do encounter someone who's trying to manipulate you. Being alone and just having that one person around can be bad, because narcissists are very good at convincing people of alternate realities than what's actually happening to do, anything roughly in their favor. But having boundaries and having the space to have those boundaries and not having those boundaries constantly contested by a person is good, because a person that is healthy, that loves and respects you, is going to respect the healthy boundaries that you set, and also the unhealthy ones to some degree, depending if it's just affecting you and no one else. Although they may have, something to say about it out of concern. But a person who is narcissistic, the biggest thing that they attack is your boundaries. They like testing those boundaries and doing it in such a way that gains them more power and authority over you, to make you more compliant. Now I need to head more north than anything, so let me adjust that. Go this way. Maybe slightly this way. There we go. That's good. I don't think I've seen any other ships, though, since I've been out here, which is nice. That's a rock. That's good. That is, in fact, not a ship. Which is good. One of the hard lessons that I've had to learn several times now is that you cannot change a narcissist. They have to change themselves. Trying to convince them, fight them, or whatever, just doesn't work. And trying to convince other people doesn't work either, because they know how to spin a web of deception to make you look like the bad guy and them look like an absolute angel, even though their standards may change from time to time. So avoiding them, if you are able to do so, is a good course of action. I think another good thing to do, from my personal experience, is if you do encounter a narcissist and you do get caught up with them, Among Us players are narcissistic. I don't know if they are. They can be. There can be narcissistic Among Us players. Oh, dear God. Ooh, that's narrow, missing it. Hello. But not to say, as a blanket statement, all Among Us players are narcissistic, though. But another good thing to do with narcissists, if you do find yourself, you know, under their influence and control like I have, is to forgive them. Not to trust them. You can forgive a person without trusting them. And you can love a person without trusting them, too. Love and forgiveness and forgiveness are, love and forgiveness and trust and forgiveness is not the same thing. Or excuse me, love and trust and forgiveness and trust are not the same thing. You do not have to trust a person to love a person, and you do not have to you do not have to. In order to love someone does not mean that you have to, like, forget what they've done or whatever. Like, trust is earned, but love is something that should be given out unconditionally. And I think forgiveness is a really important thing to do. It's really important to be forgiving of someone that you encounter that's narcissistic, because from my experience, forgiveness has helped me not feel a victim to them anymore. I no longer feel completely disempowered and helpless, which is something I very much so felt when I finally broke free from the control of the first two narcissistic people in my life. I felt very powerless and helpless to them, worried that I would fall prey to their manipulation again. But as I have forgiven them, and it took me 4 years of forgiving them, I eventually no longer felt powerless and victimized by them anymore. Forgiveness, not just for narcissists, but for a lot of things, forgiveness really sets you free, not the other person. One of the things that I have definitely learned is that what you are unwilling to forgive, you will unwillingly become. Because oftentimes the things that offend us most are the things that we are very capable of. Not always, but oftentimes. So it's really good to forgive people. Very healthy to do that. But you do not have to trust a person in order to forgive them, and you do not have to trust a person in order to love them. And also, I have never played Among Us. And the reason for that is because before Among Us existed, there was plenty of other games that were just like Among Us. So it wasn't that interesting by the time I had my chance to play Among Us. If you don't mind, could you share a basic description of what happened to these people? My curiosity is getting the best of me, and I think it might add a bit more perspective. So are you wanting me to talk about the first two narcissists, the family friends, or the last one that I dealt with? Or both, I guess. Because I've dealt with 3. Making my way downtown, around this island. Probably shouldn't go straight towards this area. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. They can shoot at me. Don't want to deal with... Oh, they already are. Don't mind me. I'm just going the other direction to an area that probably has less cannons. Yeah, Zap, are you wanting to know specifically about, like, the first couple of narcissists that I dealt with, or the last couple? Or the last one. Not couple, but one. Those are 2 different stories. Hey there. Hello. I'm going to call you Carm. Just because that is the last thing I saw, and it was quick for me to see it. I am, as an update, I am playing some Sea of Thieves. I am working towards taking out some skeletons. And I am talking about my stories about dealing with narcissists and how I am, like, kind of debating over, like, if I'm, like, a sucker for narcissists, because I've dealt with 3 now in my life, and I've been in close proximity with all of them, which is not fun. You can really just go down the line or pick one, doesn't really matter. Okay. So, this is an awkward position. I need to turn around. This is too awkward. So, a general description, a basic description of what happened. So, the first set of narcissists that I dealt with, the family friends, husband and wife, first set of them, they came into my life when I was 5, so didn't really have any context of what a narcissist looked like or their dangers at all. How do you know what a narcissist is when you barely even know, the full English language, barely know what a person is on a philosophical level, for that matter. And they were manipulative of my family, like I mentioned. And I think what their angle, besides kind of pawning themselves off as, like, pastors and whatever, which they were not, and they're not ordained, they also, I think, had a goal of, like, pawning off their son to other people to take care of their son, because they didn't know how to take care of their son in the long term, and I think they wanted me and my family to take care of him because he had Down syndrome. So, taking care of a kid with Down syndrome is not easy, and I have compassion for that. But their methodology of trying to make that happen was below board, because they were very manipulative of me and my family, and they often made us question reality of, like, they would do something, and then they would, like, try to make it look like they were angels. And so their manipulation and control of my family happened and persisted until my second year of college. So from 5 to 20. So 15 years they were in my family's life, essentially. You can't help... Oh, can you help me out with the custom graphics for the channel? Well, maybe, Carm, like, if I have a general creative director for that who's been helping me kind of work on different aspects of it. I don't know if he needs help with it, but if you're looking to kind of help out from the perspective of, like, doing it all, like, yourself specifically, I have a person who is helping redo our logo, the stuff for the design of the stream, graphics, essentially, banner, all that kind of stuff. I do have a person who is helping me out with that. But if you were looking to, like, work with someone and, like, apply, like, add talent to that, you're more than welcome to help. But I'm not in a place to be able to just hire someone, though. If you're looking for, like, hired help, unfortunately, I'm not at that place. So I don't want to, to come on and think, oh yes, I'm going to be able to pay you. Everything that we're doing with thoughtraid is all voluntary. So, because as you can see, we're not a very big, community yet. So, I wouldn't be able to help out in that way. But I do appreciate the offer. Let me know about that. But anyways, moving on with the story. So, they were in our lives for 15 years. And as I got to college, I began to get healthier. I began to recognize dysfunctions, what a manipulative person looked like. I need to get that stuff out of my inventory so I can get more cannonballs. And I started for the first time to have really good, genuine friends that were they wanted to get to know me. They weren't just, you know, laughing at me, you know, rejecting me for whatever reason because I was too weird, nerdy, whatever. We had common interests. We all loved video games. And it was really cool to be able to surround myself with people that were like-minded and loved me for me. So as I began to know what that was like, I began to recognize the discrepancies in how I was being treated by my family friends and my parents, who had been in my life for 15 years. And I began to recognize that as I would try to set boundaries with them and say, no, I don't want to spend time with your I definitely will. No, I don't want to spend time right now with your son with Down syndrome, because honestly, I spent a lot of time with him. I practically grew up with their son, and honest and truly, I didn't know much of like a difference in the very beginning because I was 5 when I started to get to know their son. So, you know, he was normal for all intents and purposes to me. And so, but I began to notice they wouldn't allow me to have boundaries to say, no, I don't want to spend time with him right now because I want to spend time with my other friends. And that was not valid, you know? And so if I were to spend time with their son, they'd be like, oh, you know, look at Caleb. Sorry, I didn't mean to say their son's name. But anyways, look at him. You know, he's so great. He fits in with everyone, blah, blah, blah. And if I didn't spend time with him, or, you know, things were not quite going the way they wanted to, they were like, oh, you know, our poor son doesn't fit anywhere. You know, everyone's just kind of rejecting him, blah, 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 stuff like that. And so I just, no matter what, if I wanted to have my own time, it was a bad thing. And I was a bad person. And why would, you know, they allow me to consider myself to be their, you know, his brother if I didn't, you know, spend all this time with him and essentially, like, write my free time away to him. And so they would do that. And then they would also spend time trying to pit me against my parents. And try to convince me that my parents didn't know what they were talking about, that they were hopeless, friendless people that weren't going to be able to give me the necessary lessons in life to be, you know, to thrive and to have good friendships and whatever, that they had all the answers, and my parents did not. But meanwhile, they would never tell my parents that they were saying this to me. They would just tell it to me and hope my parents never heard about it. So slowly, these discrepancies of conversations started coming up, and I began to realize I can't have any freedom with them. And so I began to get wise about that. And so eventually, as I got into college and started to make friends, once I got to that second year of college, there was a situation that arose where their son wanted to spend time with me, and I told him maybe. Because I was learning still to set boundaries with people, that if I didn't want to do something, it was okay to say no. And so what ended up happening was that I'm gonna die if I don't eat anything. Hello. What ended up happening was that when I didn't show up because I didn't want to spend time with them at the time, they got really upset about that, and so they called me and my parents into a family meeting right before Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, stop. And they spent the first 30 minutes destroying their reputation before me and how they're just bad parents and that they, you know, were not, you know, raising me right or whatever. And then they spent the next 2 hours talking about how trash I was and how, you know, I was a terrible person for not showing up that one day for, you know, being there for their son. And they made me feel like an absolute evil person. I mean, it was so bad that I felt like I was going to die, honestly. Like, I felt like all the blood in my body had retracted up through my arms and legs and everything to my heart, and I was just sitting there feeling completely helpless. Until finally, I felt enough strength to stand up, look the husband in the eye, and I told him, "Get behind me, Satan," because in my mind, he's acting just like the devil. I was not calling him Satan. I was calling whatever was possessing him to treat me as garbage as he was, Satan. But they interpret that as I was calling her husband Satan, which I wasn't. And so when I said that, the husband got up, lunged for me to try to hurt me. And then, oh God, you need to die first. You're gonna kill me if I don't kill you first. And then the wife got up, got between us and said, "Get out of my house, get out of my house. You called my husband Satan." Oh God. Hold, please. I said, hold, please. Oh, that's empty. I need food. I need food. That's ammunition. I don't need ammunition. Is that food? Nope, that's cannonballs. Okay. Excuse me while I run. Oh, Lord. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. Okay. I don't want to really engage you up close. I'm low at health, and I don't have a good method of dealing with that right now. So you're just going to have to keep running after me. Excuse me, gotta go this way. Oh, ah! Oh God, I'm hit, I'm hit, I'm hit. Got one. Woohoo! Okay, 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 okay. Ah! Woohoo! Excuse me 1 second, guys. I just need to reload. Thank you. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm sure you understand. Get shot in the face. Gotta run over to the beach so I get a better line of shot. Okay. I need you to die, please. Why are you taking so many hits? My God, please die. Okay. Okay, okay. Got another one. Captain Katie, please. Please. We could talk about this. Ah! Captain Katie, please. Ow. I mean, not ow. I mean, oh, that did not pick up. I need to pick that up. Ah! Why am I not picking it up? Captain Katie, please! Give me a moment to get myself reloaded. Okay. Oh. Captain Katie, please. I just want you to die. That's it. Go back to the afterlife. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Oh! There's more. Oh, God, there's a keg. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's a keg. Oh, there's a keg. There's a keg. Okay. Captain Katie, please. Please. Go to sleep. There we go. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, God, there's more. Oh, I'm on fire. Get me off fire now. I don't want to be on fire. Okay. You're all gold. That's good. I need food. That's not what I need. That's not food. Pick that up, please. Thank you. All right. Fortunately, you're slow. I'm gonna leave you there. You be nice and pretty. I'm gonna go find food before I re-engage because I don't have any food, and hopefully nothing will reset because I need food. There's my ship there. Don't need what's in the ship. I need food. Well, I mean, I need what's in the ship, but I don't want to go to the ship. I want to find it from a barrel. That's a chicken. I can't just immediately cook you. I need you immediately cooked, and I can't get that, and so... waste. Chicken, you are tempting. Okay. But literally, I need another barrel full of food, so that way I do not have to waste my own food right this exact moment. And I don't think I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna have to go to my ship. Ah. Anything up here? Hello? 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 We got barrels up here. Nope, that's not the sound of ropes twisting around a piece of wood. But no. Oh, that's a barrel. Ooh, oh, we got food, baby! Eat, eat, eat the pomegranate. Get yourself healed up. Eat the pomegranate. Eat that thing. Get all your health back. Yeah! Got a banana. It's literally the basicest food ever. Okay. Old Faithful Isle, aka the Island of Many Barrels. Yeah, and I was like finding none where I needed them most. Many barrels my butt. Okay, now I gotta find my way back down without breaking my legs. The barrel there. Wait, there's where I need to be. Okay. Don't break my legs. I did not break my legs. We're good. Okay. Alright. This way. Does that lead? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna continue, but I'm also gonna, like, go back and forth one more time because I need to finish what I started over here. So, there is that. So, that went down in a blaze of glory. Once we ended up calling out... That's a chicken. Once we ended calling out the family friends and we had that conversation, they told us to get out of the house. They then spent the next period of time essentially trying to take away any friends that we had and manipulating people to think that we were the bad guys. And keep in mind, I try to remain humble, and I try to recognize when I'm doing wrong and to apologize for it, because I do not want to be... I love people, and I do not want my own stubbornness to be more important than the welfare of the friendship and relationship, whatever that it may be. So I recognize that there's probably ways that the situation with this family could have gone better. But, like I said, eventually after that, finish, they literally spent the next period of time. I ended up losing one of my close friends at the time to them, whom they actually managed to convince to move into their house just so this person could watch over their son on a regular basis. And the really slimy thing about it, too, besides that, is that during the time that they brought this person into their house to take care of their son, this person's mother died, and they wouldn't let him be alone to grieve the death of his mother. They had to go with him, and they pretended to be... the mother pretended to be... I'm talking about of the manipulative family. The wife pretended to be his mother, and she was not. And kept trying to, introduce herself as, this great influence in my friend's life, and she was not. And it took 8 years for me to finally be able to get back into a conversation with this friend and talk about the shared trauma that we went through being, in proximity with this manipulative family. And fortunately, I have my friend back. So that's good. I don't. After going through all that, my friend is still my friend. We were able to kind of reconcile and everything, and share stories and everything. So that was good. But there was other people within the church that we were going to that just believed this family over us, and started treating us hostilely, even. And yeah. I mean, we thought they were friends, and I think they are. I feel like they're just kind of, again, brainwashed in a way, to believe in the innocence of this other family. So I don't really hold resentment, more so concern for them and their well-being. Some of them have come back to us, some of them haven't. But either way, I think really the most concerning aspect is just that this family continues to be a part of the church, and no one has really, even knowing how they treated us, tried to remove them from the church so they can't hurt anyone else. And I know this because the third narcissist that I dealt with these same narcissists. So stacks on stacks on stacks. And they are just same as before, trying to manipulate people even then and there. Which is very unfortunate. So that's how that ended. And we've kind of just essentially kept, a distance from them, and it's been fine. And like I say, it's taken 4 years to fully forgive them and get to a place where I'm no longer scared of them anymore, but I've gotten there, and I do not wish harm in them anymore. I do wish that they would not be involved with the things that are involved and able to hurt people like they have, but I don't want harm on them anymore. And I do pray for them sometimes as well. So years later, like I mentioned, I ended up getting involved with another narcissist who was a vulnerable narcissist, so it was hard to tell that they were. And I kind of took this person under my wing as a mentor because I saw a lot of myself in this person and I wanted to help them. I had suffered rejection and isolation growing up, and I didn't want them to experience the same thing. So I brought them into my life, and I brought them into my community, and, tried to include them in stuff to make them feel loved and included. And over the year and a half that I worked with them, I don't know, it was kind of slipping into that same valley of nothing you do is enough for them. The person would occasionally try to, I like to, with people that I mentor, I like to take them, out and have, lunch or dinner with them and just talk to them about their lives, how they're doing, and to share, what I've learned, and just to have fun together. And, over time, this person would try to do the same for me, to pay for me for stuff, but then they would always, oh my god, do that. Go, ow, wait, ow. Really? You came up just to give me a little bit of damage. Okay, well, at least you dropped that. That's nice, at least. That was funny. Anyways, they would try to pay for me, but they would do it in such a method that it was like, I'll pay for you so that you owe me something. And this person would very continuously try to gain power in some shape, way, or form. Some of the things that I thought were peculiar was that this person had a unhealthy fascination with Nazism and Hitler, which I was like, okay, it made sense because this person also dealt with, a really bad father that was also a narcissist. And didn't treat the family well. And so I could see escapism and stuff like that. And as I began to help this person, I could see them walking away from their morbid fascination with Nazism. But they were still very militaristic, very legalistic. And what I mean by that, when I say militaristic and legalistic, is militaristic, obviously, they are very still love military type things, tactics and all that kind of stuff. Legalistic, though, is a Christian term often used for people that they have to do things by the letter of the book, otherwise you're a terrible person. They don't give themselves any sort of forgiveness or break from mistakes. They're always constantly hard on themselves and take things very literally and they don't have a chill. And it's a valley that a lot of Christians fall into, because the other valley is just being so gracious with yourself that you never challenge yourself to grow. So there's two different ditches with that. But anyways, this was how he was. And periodically, 3 times... Wait, where? That's not a ship. That's not a ship. There's a ship. It's sinking? Oh. Interesting. I need to get a better vantage point of that. What the heck just happened? What did I just witness? Huh. Any other ships? I guess not. Huh. Well, there definitely was a ship. It's gone. I don't know where it went, but it gone. It sank, which is concerning. Anyways, we gathered here today to mourn the loss of that one ship in the distance. Yes, may it rest in peace. Oh, man. But anyways, with this other person, what I noticed is that periodically these stories would bubble up out of nowhere of how they would just talk to other people in my other gaming community as if they were his subordinates. And like he was some kind of leader, which he never was. I gave him a little bit of power at the very end over a roleplay group that I was a part of, because I was spread too thin and I needed another person to help with the team, and my roleplay was pretty popular at the time. But other than that, he was not a leader in any other place. He was just a mentoree. And all of a sudden, he's talking to people like they're his boss, like he is their boss, excuse me. And I'm like, And so the community would come to me and they would say, oh, this person, you know, talked to me like I was just some kind of peon or whatever. And they were saying really mean things and kind of belittling me and everything. And I was like, that's not good. And so that happened once. And then I immediately reprimanded him for it. And it was like, this is not okay. And he seemed to get it and apologize. And so I was like, okay, cool. And then that was all that needed to be done. And then it happened a second time. And I was like, this is continuing to happen. Maybe this is just communication issues. And I would, you know, oftentimes this person would constantly push me to get things their way. Like they had no real pity, you know, for my feelings, as it was too exhaustive of a thing. They didn't really have a good sense of, you know, hey, allow people to do what they want to do. Like, no, they always had to do what he wanted to do, and they were doing that to me. So there was a second time that happened. I was just like, why is this happening? But at the time, I kept giving this person grace. And like, okay, he grew up in a bad family, not really good with communication skills, you know, or peopling skills. Hopefully with time, he'll get it. He wasn't getting it. And it was a constant fight, and he was increasingly more and more coming to be like a victim. And so he had this pet project, this thing that he wanted to write, this grandiose empire that he created. It is a story empire. And he wanted this empire to be a thing in the roleplay that I had brought him to be a part of. And so on the final strike, when I gave him power and authority over this third group that was doing the roleplay, because I had 3 groups doing the same story simultaneously, a month into that, all of a sudden, I hear that, oh, did you know that this person was telling us not to tell you that he thought that everyone in my leadership group was the old guard, and they, you know, they don't know what they're talking about, but I know what I'm talking about, and you should make me your leader. And he was literally trying to stage a rebellion with the littlest bit of authority that I gave him over a role play. And that bubbled up to me, because I was the leader, so everything funnels through a leader. Like, yeah, mutiny. Like, fun fact, leaders, most good leaders, they don't even have to go looking for intel. Intel comes to them. You know, if you're running a community well, you will have really good people in your community that will let you know when stuff like this is going on. And so I heard that, and when I heard that, I was like, that's it. And so I had just read that the way that you dealt with narcissists is you have to put really good boundaries with them and allow them to sit in the pain of what they did and not give them a way out of the pain. So I was like, you know what? I'm removing you from this role play. I am temporarily suspending you from this community. And I am taking away this empire that you want to be in this role play. You cannot do anything with it. And he did not like that. And so I gave him 3 months. And at the very last time, as I was setting this boundary with him, I made it very communicatively clear that I loved him, like, as unconditional as, you know, like a brother. That I'm doing this because I care about you, not because I hate you or anything of that nature. And that I really don't want to do this, but I hope the best for you and everything, and we'll reconvene after 3 months. And it took more than 3 months. We finally reconvened for lunch. And in that time frame, somehow, he ended up interpreting the entire 2 years of me working with him as me trying to make a power play on him to make his life hell, and that I was trying to manipulate him because I was, like, treating him as a lesser. And that's not how I do mentorships at all. And I've made that abundantly clear multiple times to him that my goal in any sort of mentorship is to get to a place where we're lateral. I'm not interested in having subordinates ever. I want to make friends. And it was like all of that didn't matter. And he wanted me to get out of his life. He wanted me to get out of his not his life, but specifically his family's life. You know, he wanted me to stop talking to, like, his family, because it was actually his family that told me after that last event that he was a narcissist. So they already knew, and it was like, you should never talk to my family again. And that the only way that we continue to talk is that I begin to look at him as a lateral person. So I was like, you know what? Fine. And I gave myself some time to think about it. I went to God, talked to God about it, and he was like, yep, treat him the way that he wants to be treated. So I was like, all right, I'm going to treat you as an adult now. And as an adult, you are not a safe person, and you will not be a person in my life any longer. And I just kind of cut off, and I said, like, look, you continuously look at yourself as a victim, and I can't do anything with that. Like, that's not healthy to continuously look at yourself as a victim. You're not a victim. And so it ended. And thus my role in his life ended. But man, I need to go straight south. Okay. That's how that went down, and I haven't heard from him since. Nor am I interested in hearing from him. Not in a resentful or good riddance sort of way, but more in like it wouldn't be healthy for me or him kind of way. Because I know that it would just turn into more manipulation. And this time, with him as a lateral, then he has more foot in the door to try to, like, you know, control. I'm not going to have that. So, that's the rundown with that. That's the basic story. Any other questions? Oh, look, there's the outpost within view. Good. Good. And once I drop this off the outpost, I think this will be a good stopping point. Ooh, too far. Fix. Oh, maybe that's not the outpost. No, that's southwest. I need to go south. That's southwest. That's a different... That's a fort. It's years. Look, I'm trying to condense years of experience with this into minutes. Almost firework time. I gotta sell these skulls first. I've essentially dealt directly with narcissists for 16 and a half years. So you just got 16 and a half years worth of experience with that condensed into 2 hours. I mean, I can do that, but that will definitely alert people to my presence, if they're not already aware of me, that is. Which is entirely possible. I need to go more south. Away. At least I have a decent amount of fireworks. Thank you, Zap, for picking up some of these. Actually, I think all of them. I don't think I picked up a single firework to be exact. Load burning fury firework. Fire the firework. You're flying a grade 4 Order of Souls flag with the chip lanterns on. Anyways, the range of any of those fireworks chasing you already. Fair. Whee! Which, let me think. Where am I in proximity to things? Before I just keep going and then run into something. I think where I need to head is over there. Whoa! Off course. Correcting my course! Okay. Hello, outposts. I have a couple of skulls for you today. As I continue to increase my levels in something I'm already level 50 in. But it's fine, because it's easier to kill something than it is to try to search for a treasure chest. And I kind of like the aesthetic anyways of the, what do we want to call it? Order of Souls. Yes, I do. No one wants to improve the merchant one, though. With me, that is, at least. I'm thinking about putting my time into that next, because it's just a bunch of back and forth. So maybe it may be the most worth my time. Yeah, I should. Gonna hit this here. Boom. Or I'm going to silently hit it. Sure. Fire the fireworks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And especially as a single player, that should be the best thing that I could do as well. Whee! Oh, that's beautiful. I like that. I'm really happy that they added fireworks to Sea of Thieves. This is a really nice touch. Ooh. That is a burning star. Cool. Nice. Ah, that one. That's it. Ah, I love it. Now to make money. Right up against this is it will be very easy to get them in and out. Hello. Thank you for taking this gem. Imagine not selling those to sovereigns. I have until I get to Pirate Legend, I have no intention of selling anything to Sovereign. Why do I want extra gold when I could have extra levels instead? Waste of time. Oh, this is gonna take a bit. Come my way, come my way. I should probably... I wish I had a chest. I have a boat, but I'm still not going to get all the way there. I do really wish you could carry 2 small items in your hand at a time. There is no reason why you should not be able to carry 2 small items in your hand at a time. None. Why? Because I don't do the drop it, pick it back up, drop it, pick it up, back up thing that most experts do. Like the speed running thing. Efficiency is not my strong suit, okay? And you're not here to help either. I am really good at thinking through things to help people with like thought processes and doing stuff one thing at a time and being authentic and kind to people, but being efficient is not my strong suit. I overthink, okay? Well, you actually have the ability to be there, so I don't want to hear it. Ow, God. Okay, well... Well, fine. That means nothing to a night owl such as myself. I go to sleep when the sun wakes up. Okay, wow, I should have made that. Yeesh. God, there's so many skulls. Oh, Lord, all the skulls! You know what? I'm gonna do this much at least. The inefficiency. This whole stream is here to make you suffer. That is the purpose of this stream. God, what? And me suffer, apparently, too. You know, I'm not thinking of that. I'm just gonna keep trying to jump onto the ship and instead failing and going into the ocean. That's what I'm gonna do. I got my gem that's blinding my eyes. Inefficiency. I'm just saying. Here, take that gem. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. You know, I will say this, to the credit of Rare and what they do with Sea of Thieves, I do appreciate the way that they handle, like, you know, the sales of stuff. Like, now with Overwatch and the way they go about their current, like, you know, you have to pay for these sort of things. I don't know, it just feels more greedy than the way that Sea of Thieves does stuff. I don't feel a ping to my conscience for buying something on Sea of Thieves. I do kind of feel that, though, when I buy stuff on Overwatch. Though I love Overwatch, I feel like the way of which they've decided to go to make their money this time is a tad bit greedy. What are you talking about? Compare that to any other game. You're talking about compare Overwatch to any other game? It's just so... What are you talking about? You can buy cosmetics and you can buy Battle Pass. I know you can do that with Sea of Thieves. I am aware that you can do that. I am aware of that. But something about Sea of Thieves feels more generous than Overwatch. I'm very savvy that both of them have battle passes, and also very savvy that both of them have all those same kind of transactional things. I get that. But I was willing to spend money with Sea of Thieves, and I've never really felt willing to spend money with Overwatch. Like, for instance, Overwatch, you have to, like... It takes a lot of grind to be able to get new heroes in Overwatch. But you don't have to grind to get any of the basic stuff in Sea of Thieves. You automatically have the ship and all that kind of stuff. Whatever. What is your idea? No, I haven't gotten to the place where I do not want to play Overwatch. past 2 months. You're welcome. Oh, I'm forgetting. I gotta bring down the thing. Castaway of the curse complete. Good. I, to the life of me, have no idea where these rewards end up and go. I'm like, I keep saying, oh, you've gotten this reward, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? I've done what now? It's under pirate log. Is it this? Or is it reputation? Is it this? Trials, events, seasonal progress. Oh, okay. Gold, gold, gold doubloons, gold hat, gold ripped up shirt, gold, special currency, gold, ghostly thing. Apparently some ship hull thing. Huh. Gold leg. Doubloons. I see. Some sort of shirt. And then there's like a mask. Apparently you can eventually get this whole ship set thing as you go along. Pants. To look like a freaking skeleton. Hair. All the way to level 100. Which is Special Sword, Scar of the Cursed Bone, and Ravenwood's Collector's Sales. Ah. Fascinating. Wow. Okay. Oh, I forgot what I was doing. After getting distracted by that, I did not realize that was the actual battle pass the whole time. I am a very perceptive person, but not always that perceptive.
Hello.
Hello. Anything for me? No, not until level 55.
Now go.
Oh, don't worry, I will, woman. Alrighty. Well, I think it would not be the usual ending without firebombing the crap out of my ship and letting it go sink to the bottom. Oh, yeah, I should definitely take this and put it on the dock for the next person. Yeah. Let me do that. I still have bananas. Give the banana. We'll take this pineapple and that because that's really good fruit. More bananas. Put into this thing. Well, there's a fruit crate, so I can put fruit in the fruit crate. Oh. Or not. Well, I'll have to wait a second. Wait a minute. Please tell me I'm not in the middle of the sea. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put both of them on there. I'm just gonna put food in the food crate. Unless for some reason that just causes it to despawn. Take this wood. Take this wood. Probably should take some, put some cannon barrel balls, whatever they are, in there. Put that in there, put this in there. Store that, store that. No, I don't want to store that. I'm going to use that to bomb the crap out of my ship so it can sink to Davy Jones' locker. And stuff, and take the stuff out of the barrels with it. Talking about the food? I take all this food out of it? No! For the love of God, no. don't want to put that stuff in there. Oh, it can just keep holding stuff. Never mind. Pick up the storage crate and take the stuff. So I can do that while holding it. Okay. Ah. Oh, wow. I did not know that was a thing. I'm learning. I just didn't know that. These are not things that I know. It doesn't mean anything that in fact, I'm level 53 now. That does not mean I know everything there is to know about this game. I'm not programmed. I just don't really think about these type of things. I'm like, how can I be more efficient? That is not something I think about. Efficiency is not my thing. Because that was an NPC move. Oh, dang it. Okay. Efficiency's key. It's just not my thing. Okay. What is my thing is firebombing the crap out of my ship. It worked. It looked like it didn't work. It worked. Go. And one for up here. There we go. Yeah, I get that part of it, but the other kinds of efficiency is just not my normal thing. Now, let me see here. This one. What was it? Stitch or Sorrow? No, I'm not sure it was that one. Nope. Wait. No, definitely not. Nope. No, I think it's this one. Yeah. Goodbye, ship. I knew you for 2.5 hours. This is gonna take some time. I don't think I've ever noticed the effects of the ship like cracking and sending off little wood chunks. That's something new I'd never noticed until just now. Interesting. Probably should have taken more than just 5. Efficiency is not my thing! It's not my thing. But I can still watch it burn. Ever so slowly burn to the ground as the fire eventually spreads to other things. And see, it's taking holes. We're taking holes. It's going down. I don't want to scuttle the ship. I want to watch this beauty burn. Goodbye. I knew you for a while. You were okay for a ship. You did a job, and that was good. And I did not encounter any other hostile ships along the way, so it was a good time. It was fine. Everything was good. What was that, 4%? Oh, okay. Well, then I will have the outro happen. I mean, as it is practically, it is well getting below the water. All right. Goodbye, ship. Man. Alright, well, let's pull this over. Oh, there's the death sound. There it goes. Goodbye, ship. Sink into the water and be no more. Alright, well, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been good. If you've enjoyed this stream, make sure to like it. And hit the subscribe button. I forget that now, though, however, if you've enjoyed it, I want to invite you to join our Discord group. I want to say the mod pack for our Minecraft server is now live, and you can find it on CurseForge. And so soon, we will be launching that server for everyone to join, and we're going to be talking about that frickin' on Discord. So if you're on Discord, I want to invite you to be part of this community because we love being able to do things together, and I want to have more of that. Not just in streams, but I love to see people coming in, playing games together on our server outside of streaming time. So I'd love to invite you to that. Join us. The link to that is in the description below or in the panels if you're on Twitch. So just want to throw that out there. But thank you guys for watching. It's been a lot of fun, and I will see you again this Friday. So that said, we broadcast every week on Monday, Friday, and Saturday, now at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be live again this Friday with more gaming. You'll definitely want to be there for that. You guys have a good night, and we'll see you again soon.
I can see far away from where I've been. He says I see a potential. I see a potential in my eyes. I see a potential. I never lost sight of the reason why you're alive. You're alive. You're alive. We sing Jesus, you're alive.